Well, good evening, everybody. Ken Johnson here with you, and I am in the middle of going over weather data, and I'm also going to send Weatherman Cam an invite here. So give me just a second here as I get that rounded up. Remember, if you have not liked or followed my Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok pages, then please go ahead and do that. All right, so let's see here. Oh, that's my wife. I'm not won't send her one. Let me send it to Weatherman Cam here. All right, so I'll send it to that, and let me send one to Junior here. So, give me just a second. I know you're like, what in the world are you doing, Ken? Why are you wasting my time? I come on here I want to hear about the snow, and you're sitting here rambling on like you normally do. So, all right, now. They should be in. So, all right. So, welcome to Weather After Dark. This is January the 7th, 2025. Time right now is 9:18 here on Wednesday evening. Now, I do know that they make wireless technology these days and wireless earbuds and whatnot. And I got some. Actually, a viewer gave it to me for Christmas. But the computer, unfortunately, I'm running this through, does not have Bluetooth capability. So, I got to try to find a way to make it Bluetooth compatible so I can use those. So, and then they're charging right now, too. So, anyway, so no, I don't usually watch Ron Hall's forecast. Sorry, Corey. So let's get up. We got Haze and Cameron here with us tonight.
Wow.
So all right. So hey guys, welcome.
What's up? Hey man.
Hey man.
So how's it going?
I'm cold, man. How are you?
I kicked the heat up a little bit because it's cold in here, but I saw my statement for my electricity bill and I'm kind of scared.
What was it expensive? Was it high?
Yeah, it's about double what I normally pay.
Yeah, it's crazy. Mine's going to be. I hate to see what it's going to be. It's going to be ridiculous. So we probably got a lot of new guys here joining us on Weather After Dark. Looks like we got 198 on here right now, and the Weather After Dark lately 198. Well, actually, we're up to 250 people watching now.
Oh, geez.
But but what happens that's just the people that are on here right now. But this will get viewed by a lot more people in the days to come. So.
Yeah. So what were we at yesterday on people?
I think we're like at like 24,000 views now.
Wow, we're famous, Ken.
So I'm trying to push this. I'm really wanting people because this is something fun. Now, for the new people that are watching this, you came here thinking you were going to see a lot of weather maps and a lot of nerdy weather people talking about weather. Well, you did come. We are nerdy weather people, but except for Haze, he's really not nerdy. But me and Cameron are. We're nerdy weather people. But Weather After Dark, we will talk about weather some. We will talk about the winter storm that's going to be impacting the region on Thursday. But this is really meant for you to ask us questions. We shoot the bull. We just have fun. We joke off a lot. We make fun of Cameron a lot. It's pretty. You could see it. But what have you got on your head tonight, Cameron? What is that?
It's a hat, dog. It is cold because you decided to stick me outside at 6 o'clock for a live.
No, I didn't do that. I did not. That was Alyssa. That was the news director. That was not my doing.
Okay, don't let him lie to you. Dad is the one who did it. And
I didn't do it.
He told me, he said, "This is going to be
hold on, guys. What's
funny."
Got it. So, yeah, all right. So I did not do that. I mean, yes, don't get me wrong. I thought it was funny. So they put Cameron out to do a live shot to talk about the cold tonight, and he's out there and he is freezing. Guys, he comes back in, and he has his ears are red, his fingers are. He's going, oh, I'm cold.
WJ Long.
Now, granted, this is a guy that's from Chicago.
Ken.
They want to know who the long guys are. Can we just take a minute to give them a shout out?
We're not talking about long guy. It's cold outside, Haze. We're not cutting grass.
Corey Davis. Okay, Corey Davis, and we're going to answer his question real quick.
What does he want? What's his question?
He said they want to know who the lawn guys are. All right.
Well, tell them who the lawn guy. Here, I'll put it on there real fast. Who are the lawn guys here? Let's see here.
Don't let him do this. This is not his job.
No, I got this.
Okay, all right, Haze going to answer your lawn stuff.
So the lawn guys are WJ Lawn and Landscape and Clay County Lawn Service.
Okay.
Really, really great guys. Really get you what you need going.
All right.
Okay,
All right,
that's.
I think, guys, I
I
think everybody's
guess.
getting.
I guess I'll stop talking about it. Sorry, Corey. I wish you
I
the
think
best.
people are getting a little antsy here because they want to know, and they're starting to leave us here. They're wanting to know about the upcoming winter weather. So let's get that out of the way here before we lose everybody, and then we can get back into making fun of Cameron some more there. So give me just a second here. Let me pull up some evening weather data, and we're going to get right into it. And let me tell you, folks, I literally. And I don't think that there's a weather person alive right now that is not pulling their hair out.
No, I haven't pulled my hair out. I got it all under control.
Well, I mean, I still got mine too, but this has been one of the, and the thing about it, this time yesterday was an easy forecast. I was so confident. And then we get today, and now, like, who knows? Who knows what's going to do? I mean, it's ridiculous. Our weather information, it helps us make forecasts, are literally all over the place right now. I mean, it is absolutely ridiculous how, I mean, we're less than 48 hours from this event, and none of them can agree. None of them can.
Yes.
What did you say, Haze? What did you say?
I just said yes.
It is absolutely ridiculous. And it is, and believe me, I don't like to be wrong. I don't. I mean, ultimately, we're going to be sometimes, but I really don't like to be wrong. I like to be, as accurate as I can.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be honest with you,
Before you
man,
dive, I want to answer a quick question here. What part of Chicago am I from? I'm from Valparaiso, Indiana. Just putting it out there.
Okay. All right. So let's go.
Okay.
Let's go with I'm going to go full screen here with the weather map here for just a second. Then we'll come back to everybody on, so I can just show people and you guys can kind of follow me around a little bit. But we're going to look at a couple different things. And I can tell you right now, this was the afternoon run of the American GFS computer model, and every different model run looks different and every different source looks different. Here we are. This is the storm here. This would be Thursday morning. And in the afternoon, look, it has mostly rain. I will say that the system is not as cold.
There's no, we can't see what's going on.
Yeah, we can't see it.
Why can't you see it?
It's just a white thing going on. What's that called?
It's just a still image.
Still image.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I see what you're saying. So let me try something a little bit different here and see if that works any better here. So what about now? Is it moving now?
No.
Nope.
Okay. Well, let's try something else here then. I'm going to change.
Now it is. I saw you moving.
Yeah, I can see your mouse moving, but click play for it to go real quick.
Yeah, you're good now, Ken. You're good now. You're screen mirroring.
So right now, this is it right here then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I knew what happened. I was on the wrong one. But anyway, every different computer model just looks different here. I mean, this is the afternoon run of the GFS, and the system is warmer too, and it has some rain in there. But it does, and what's happening is you got cold air digging in on the backside of that upper level of that storm center. You can see there moving into Louisiana, and now it's looking like the better snowstorm is going to be over into central and southern Arkansas and northern Mississippi. There, that's the afternoon run of the GFS. It shows barely. Yesterday at this time, people were posting a foot of snow in Dallas, and remember, I said, it just doesn't happen, and I didn't buy into that, but I did think that area would see some heavy snow. This is a European afternoon run, and it has a little more snow, but it doesn't have a lot of heavy, and its forecasted totals are super low. So let's get into tonight's data. We're going to look at the HER model, and this one's going to look different than all the rest of them. This would actually suggest a better chance for wintry precipitation over northwest Texas. Look at all the precipitation it breaks out. Here we are on early on Thursday morning there with the little wave of precip moving up, and then you got precipitation developing in on the back side of that. Over northwest Texas here, and that would primarily be a snow, I would think. Okay. I mean, there might be some sleet in there too. I'm looking at the sounding here for just a minute, but that's easier.
Wouldn't it just be easier to pull up the precip type?
Yeah, I'm just showing what reflectivity might look like, but that looks different than any other computer model that we look at.
Okay, so but which one are you going off of? Are you trying to go off of all of them, and is that what you're going to make your prediction off of?
Well, I'm actually going on the weather patterns. What I'm doing, the storm track is not in a real favorable location for us to get snow in northwest Texas, southwest Oklahoma. I mean, there might be some, but not like a lot. You know, and it looks like enough warm air mixes in to where, you know, a lot of the precipitation down to the Dallas area may wind up being sleet.
Okay.
You know, and that's going to bring snowfall totals down quite a bit as well. You know, it really is a wait and see type situation. I mean, if you look at the 3K NAM model, which, Hayes, I know you're not a meteorologist and you don't understand this stuff that much, but Cam can explain it to you. It doesn't bring any snow. I mean, it doesn't have hardly any snow in Dallas or anywhere. It's just mostly a rain event with a snow event over into Arkansas and Mississippi and those areas.
Okay.
So, I mean,
so why is that? Why is that happening?
But it's because the storm is too far to the southeast. The storm itself is tracking across the Gulf and kind of up towards New Orleans and that areas. It needs to be further to the northwest for a bigger snow for Texas. Now, I mean, we could still get snow. I'm not saying we're going to see at least some snow, but I don't know that we're going to see a lot. Matter of fact, I don't even know that we'll even see accumulations here in northwest Texas from this, as of the stuff I'm looking at now. I mean, it's possible. I'm not ruling it out. Here's the NSSL model here, the WRF. I mean, it does show snow, but it shows more ice than snow down there in central Texas. So Dallas, you know, the big snow we thought you might get, you may wind up getting more ice and you get snow.
Well, so, we don't want to repeat in Dallas of what happened. Was it 2 years ago?
What happened 2 years ago?
The big pile up.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, I do remember that.
So I mean, if you're in Dallas and you're watching, it's almost like you got to be real careful.
So see, those big snowfall amounts that were being forecasted by the computer models have come so far down, you know, since that time. And, you know, I really never really put a forecasted accumulation total up. That would be the HER model, but it would give us, you know, between 2 and 3 inches here in Wichita Falls, and then a little bit more to the southeast there. So, of course, we should. I would say we should get better data in tomorrow. But
right.
But right now, you know, I just don't have a good feel about it. My gut tells me that you know, this is going to wind up being a big bust for most everybody. I mean, there's going to be some heavy snow amounts over there in the Arklatex, I think, and over there in Arkansas, northeast Texas. But I mean, even Dallas, you may wind up missing out on a lot. So that's just my gut that tells me right now. So
okay. So will you know like a lot more tomorrow night?
I mean, I'm not going to say I know a lot more. I should know. We should be in good shape now with the forecast, and you know, the data is all over the place. So you know, Amanda Schultz, she wants to know. Why are the models so different? It's equations, it's numbers. It's just each model has different equations, and some models of the equations, and these were developed by some really smart people, way smarter than me. And the equations are just different. Some equations and some computer models are set to be better at forecasting, you know, stuff long range. Other equations and numbers are being set to do better at forecasting, you know, whether in short range and short term. Some models do better jobs at handling thunderstorms. Others do a better job of handling, you know, rain situations. It's just a lot of different things. You typically can rely on the HRRR computer model, but, you know, and I'm not a big fan of the NAM, but sometimes that NAM model can be right too. I've seen it be right, you know, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was right.
So Ken, let me ask you a couple of questions here. One is, have they made any new watches or anything with winter storm stuff from the National Weather Service?
Let's take a look at it and see here. I'm going to look real fast and see if there's anything.
So is this app on my phone?
Looks like winter storm watches continue for southeast Oklahoma and north central and northeast Texas.
Well, okay, so
matter of fact, I can probably.
So this still has a 75% chance.
Hey, Ken.
Hayes, I do think we'll see some snow here off and on Thursday, but I mean, I just don't know. It doesn't look to me like a situation that's going to produce a lot of snow here. It just doesn't dusting, you know, maybe a couple areas getting an inch or so, but it doesn't, as of right now, it doesn't look like we're going to see a lot.
But I don't even know. Are you firm on your, we will see snow like 100%?
Yeah, I am firm that we'll see some flying through the air. But again, I mean, and temperatures are going to be marginal anyway. You know, to really get the temperatures to come down, you'd have to have a lot of snow to fall in it. And I don't see that happening really here. Not here. I mean, if things flip-flop and completely change, but the way the pattern looks to me, there's going to be some snow here. But there's, again, it looks like there's going to wind up being a lot of sleet mixing in with a lot of this stuff down towards Dallas. And Dallas could wind up missing out on the bigger snow. And the bigger snow could wind up being northeast of Dallas over in the northeast Texas, southeast Oklahoma. That certainly is a possibility.
Ken, road conditions, I-35 to OKC.
I think they're going to be southern Oklahoma. The southern part of that could be pretty slushy there on Thursday afternoon, Thursday, especially Thursday night, early Friday. But north of there, up towards OKC, should be fine.
Okay.
So,
here comes school on Thursday. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Yeah. I can answer this for y'all. The WFISD freaks out about this kind of stuff.
Who does? Who freaks out?
The WFISD.
Who?
The WFISD.
Oh yeah, they do. But I've actually been talking to him. The coach, the guy you gave me the number, he called. I actually talked to him yesterday.
Oh yeah, Robert.
Yeah, they're wanting to have a big soccer tournament here in town, and some of the teams coming up from the Metroplex. And as of yesterday, I said absolutely not, because the WFISD, the Dallas school, the Dallas schools aren't going to let them the drive up here. So, and I still think it's, there's no way they're going to be able to do it, because they were wanting to do it Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I still think there's no way. So Garrett Lynn says, can I drive from Wichita Falls down to Tyler on Thursday? I think, if you go early in the day, you could. It's late Thursday afternoon, Thursday night, there could be issues, but early in the day, it might be all right. So, so Angie said he's going to get out her flip-flops.
Yes.
I think it would be a really good idea right now to put Cam outside to show us how cold it is. But
no, he did it twice already today. You already maxed out your usage. I'm not sorry.
I think that Cameron should go outside and if it's flip-flops and shorts and a tank top.
I don't own flip-flops. Sorry, pass that.
Okay. I will be coming from Azle through Bridgeport to Bowie around 5 p.m. tomorrow. You should be fine, Tracy. No issues tomorrow at all. So there's a lot going on in the world, and I wanted to ask you guys this here, and this is 100% not being political, but so are
Gulf
we
of America?
Gulf of America.
Are we renaming
I am
the Gulf of
for it
Mexico?
100%. 100%.
We're naming it Gulf of America now. Is that what it is? I mean, how can that be done like legally? What I mean, how do you do that?
Look, I don't know how it can be done, but it should be done.
I mean, if it actually makes sense if you think about it. I mean, because Mexico is America. I mean, it actually makes more sense to be
Mexico's
Gulf of America.
Not America. Okay, Mexico is Mexico. America is America.
That's not true. Mexico is part of North America and Central America.
North America. Oh, I thought you were talking about like the United States.
No, Haze, you were better in social studies than that. I raised you better than that.
No, you said America. Whenever, like, you can ask anybody. Gulf of Texas, love this guy. So you said America. Whenever anyone hears America, they're like, "Oh, the United States." That's what they think of.
Well, yeah, at first I kind of thought that too, but then I was like, no, it's not, because Mexico is part of America. It's part of North and Central America. So I do like that idea, though, Corey. Gulf of Texas is actually a really good idea. I love that. So what are y'all laughing at?
We're laughing at you.
So William just goes, Central America, buddy.
Well, it is Central America, but but the northern part of Mexico.
Is William on my butt right now, or what? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend anybody.
Hey, look, you talking about offended. Whenever you put forecast on the internet about the snow and it ain't gonna happen, people are mean. I mean, they are rude, and they are
because we want to see it snow, and everybody knows that you have the power to do that.
Well, see, so somebody sent me a message on YouTube that said stop lying, and they spelled it L-I-E-I-N-G. And I was like, you mean lying? L-I-L-Y-I-N-G?
Colson. Sorry.
So anyway, there's Colson. Colson's on here.
Welch, that is WJ Lawn and Landscape.
Yeah, that's WJ Landscape guy right there. So with 287 from Fort Worth to Wichita Falls, be icy around 10:30 a.m. Friday morning. Could be there, especially closer, kind of over there in the Metroplex area of Vicente. I would think there could be some slick spots over that way. So I would not urge, as of right now, to travel early on Friday morning over that way.
Hey, Ken, since we're not bringing the snow, I think we got to go like hiding for a week.
Well, we never ever, and I'm going to say this: we never ever put a forecast for snow amounts out. I've told everybody that there's so much that can change. I said I'm feeling pretty confident something's going to happen. I think the heaviest is going to be over there towards Dallas and those areas, but I never put a forecast out. So actually, the forecast we've been talking about it's actually pretty good. It's these other guys out there that have been putting stuff all over the internet talking about a foot of snow in Dallas. And what are you laughing at, Cameron?
we're laughing at the comments. I mean, is that?
Oh, okay.
Katie?
Ken, ask the aliens to send the snow. I see. I think that's what we should do. I think we should ask the aliens to send it. Because if they can send other types of weather, maybe they can send the snow, right?
I went and got my milk today.
But why do people why do we go out and when we talk about snow, why don't we go out and get milk and bread? What's the point in that? Like, number one, if your power goes out, then your milk's going to go bad. So what's the point?
But then you just
milk?
put it outside.
I am disappointed in you, Ken. You made the snow leave, and it's a shame. Time to open the pools back up. Well,
Dad's just joking around.
So it's like me and Cameron talking. If it's going to be cold, it might as well snow, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it might as well.
It might as well. I mean, if you're going to get it, crap cold, I mean, you might as well have it snow. Get it all done while we're here.
Might as well, So David said, release the chemtrails. Cameron, you were out in the front of the yard today. I mean, we could turn the old Doppler on back out there and see if it can shoot some stuff in the air, right?
Yeah, I hit the switch. It's taking some time to boot up, but I did turn it on. We'll see if it works properly. It's kind of had some issues lately.
Is it going to snow in Wichita Falls on Thursday? Yeah, it is, but I don't think it'll be a lot. It's going to snow some, but I don't know how much. I don't think it'll be a whole lot. Maybe there could be a dusting, maybe an inch, but as of right now, I'm not forecasting a lot of snow here.
But you never know. God works in mysterious
ways. I have been in a situation before, though. I mean, to where you don't think you're going to get it, and then all of a sudden, at the last minute, everything does come together. But I don't know. Like I say, I mean, everybody right now is scratching their head, but there's still some forecasted numbers out there that have Dallas getting big snows, and I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's going to be north and east of Dallas, honestly. But anyway,
what do you think in the state of Texas? Okay, with this whole storm coming through.
Yes.
I'm not asking where. What do you think is going to be the biggest snow total that's possible, that's achievable with the way you're thinking, with the way we think everything's going to go in the state of Texas? What do you think the highest snow total can be at one given point?
There's a place over there called Paris, Texas. I think kind of somewhere over there, Paris, kind of north, maybe near that, along the Red River over there.
Okay.
Ken, go to the Shepherd Air Force Base and drop some sulfur iodine, and we'll get more snow. They tried to do that years ago here. They tried to drop sulfur iodine in some of the clouds up there, the cloud seed, that didn't. That was the biggest waste of money. That didn't work at all. So
here's another thing too, Ken. Is it
4 inches?
Do we have? You mentioned to me earlier. Is there a possibility we could see things change overnight tonight? Last night it was late. Last night is when we saw things really take a turn and take away our not take away our snow chances, but really brought things down. Is it possible we see something different happen? Is it possible? Is what I'm asking for tonight's miles runs.
I mean, it's possible. Yeah, I mean the HRRR computer model looks different than any of them. Things could change, but at this point in time, I just believe that, what hurts the DFW area to get more snow is the fact that warm air is getting drawn into this thing here. You're going to get snow on the backside of it. That's going to happen. But, I think that the track is just going to be just a little bit too far southeast for us here in Texoma. But, our eastern counties, somebody asking about Nacona over there could get in on some of the better stuff. We'll have to just kind of wait and see how it all plays out. But it just doesn't look like anything. Doesn't look like a major winter weather event for us anyway. So,
I mean, it'd be cool if it was. I am still holding out hope.
I know you are, Haze. I know, but see, it doesn't impact you because you're not in school anymore. So there you go. As you get to be an adult, that's just what happens. So,
yeah, you're right.
Ken, what's
remembers
not fair?
The flurries in 2009. So, that was a little more than some flurries then. So,
Ken, what's not fair with kids today with school cancellations? Back when, it probably applies to you too, for me and Haze, when we woke up as kids, we'd have to turn on the TV and wait for at the bottom headlines, wait for our school name to pop up or not pop up if we had school or not that day. Whereas now you can just get on Twitter and they announce it in the middle of the night.
I never had to go through that.
No,
because I always would tell Haze, y'all aren't going to have school in the morning. And he would have to, and we would know, but even just in case, the phone would ring, and I would already know they're going to do it. Or sometimes they would ask me if we should have school the next day, and I'd say no.
But Ken, you
Or-
probably went through that as a kid, where you had to watch. Was it that way for you when you found out school was
Yes.
canceled?
All right. So here's how it would do. You'd wake up and it'd be some snowing outside. Of course, in Mississippi, didn't do it. We had a couple of ice storms, and your mom would be watching the TV and watching the local news for a crawl or getting the word or listen to the radio, and that's how you get the information then. But of course, now it's social media, it's Twitter, it's everything. It's so easy to get information these days. So I don't know what we did before all this stuff, honestly.
Radio.
All of the above, Lacey.
I honestly think that before all this social media, life was better. I mean, I can just remember a simpler time back in the 80s and 90s, and it was just, I mean, you thought it sucked, but it really didn't. It was really good. It was really, it really brings back warm memories these days, honestly. I mean, we had a phone. Listen, I know you guys don't know it, but I used to have a phone, and if I wanted to talk on it, I'd have to pull this long cord into the living room to talk on it.
Oh yeah,
and then I got a cordless phone.
You're like 60, right?
No, I'm not quite that old, but anyway, then I got a cordless phone, and I thought that was something. I still remember the first cell phones that came out. They were a big bag phone. It cost like $2 a minute to use them, but I still thought that was the coolest thing ever. And then I remember the big Zach Morrison phones from Saved by the Bell, and I thought that was cool. And even now we got all this stuff here. We can pay and do whatever we want to on our phones. I don't know how we'd live with that on these days.
How many viewers we got right now? I don't know.
Well, it's like 176. We were up to 300 at one time, but we're down a bit now. But
it's because you're talking nerdy stuff, man.
Well, I mean, look, you guys could help me out here. I'm trying to.
So hang on, stop. I have a problem, Ken.
What's your problem?
I was really hoping for some good snow, and I have 12 sled dogs on the way, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. Do you want them? Do you want 12 more dogs?
Yeah.
No.
Are you sure?
My wife tonight said, I want to get a donkey. I was like, absolutely not.
That's crazy.
No more animals.
No way.
Hey, that's a cheap way to get to work.
Well, it's really not my house. So,
Ken, if precipitation starts off as heavy sleet snow, how would the temperature get warmer? It wouldn't. You would have the latent heat processes that would take over, and but you would have to keep a consistent, steady stream of it, because if it were to do a little bit and then melt and then stop, then your temperature has a chance to go. It has to keep on pouring in. So, and that's a lot of the issue here too. It just doesn't like anything. You got to get a good solid band over you to get good snow. So David says his favorite memory is 1988 Skip McBride. The schools will be open the next morning, 8 inches and no school. Hey,
see, and that's a possibility. I mean, that one weather model showed that we're going to get a crap ton of snow, but most of them are showing we're not. So most
of them show not a lot, and I'm leaning towards the not a lot side of this. But like I say, we're going to see some, but I just don't know. I just don't think it's going to be just a whole lot, to be honest about it.
Look, listen, we all know you're gatekeeping something from us. So what is it you're hiding that you're not telling us about the snow chances?
Well, since I make everything happen here, I'm doing it on purpose. I'm doing it to make Cameron mad. So I'm doing it to hurt Cameron's feelings, honestly. So
yeah, might just be sick Thursday. I don't know.
I mean, even the 0Z GFS just has, a bunch of has a little snow in the morning, and then kind of has rain to the southeast, but it does have a little band of snow on the backside of everything. But I don't know. It just doesn't look like it looks miscombobulated, honestly. Yeah.
And I'm just so upset. I really wanted a good snow. I really did. I wanted to play in the snow.
Well, you know what? You don't get a good snow. Okay. So just
no good snow for Cameron.
Can you reel in your son, please?
Stop your whining.
All right, you're being reeled in, Haze. You're being reeled in.
I broke the line. I'm off the hook.
That's all right. But Ken is snow blocking us. No, I'm not snow blocking anybody.
Yes,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like snow.
It's absurd. I hate this. I just wanted to see some snow, and you know what? I don't get to. Thanks a lot, Dad.
All right, so I'm one of these that just absolutely. I'm happy if it don't snow, because it's like. But Matt Bailey says
you were just saying. Hang on, stop. You were just saying. Well, if it's going to be this cold, we should just snow.
It might as well. Yeah. Now that's
might as well. But now we're not.
WJ Lawn and Landscape 940-444-4451. Corey wanted to know. I'm sorry. Dad, please stop
the
getting
cat
so
snow
upset.
days grandson tomorrow night. Well, again, as Matt Bailey says, dogs love snow. And I know what happens when I have snow outside. The dogs are going to go outside and play and roll around, and they're going to bring it back in the house. And my life's going to be miserable. So, no, I'm okay. And I'm okay if it doesn't get like super cold, because because my electricity bill is absolutely nuts. It's nuts. My electricity bill is nuts. I mean, I'm telling you, now I have a big house. I ain't gonna lie. It's a big house, but it costs an absolute fortune. I'm having to keep the temperature set on 62, 63 right now because I don't want to have a huge electricity bill. But I'm almost decided I'm just going to pay for it because I'm tired of being cold. So,
Corey, if you want to help, I'll take $1 million.
maybe we should start a GoFundMe page for Ken's electric bill.
Why you, man? Why you?
Yeah, Matt.
Kyrie said he'd support the GoFundMe.
Why? Wait,
Hey,
why?
hey, come here, Kyrie, real fast. Hey, guys, this is Kyrie. It was his birthday yesterday. Say happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday,
Kyrie.
Yeah, Kyrie's he's a good dude. He works hard here at the station for us, and everybody loves Kyrie.
I still don't understand why you get to GoFundMe. That's a little, selfish.
Because I am the GOAT, man. The GOAT gets the money.
Then shouldn't you have all the money for the goat?
The GOAT gets the money. What was my idea?
What
tell you what, if you come up
I'm
with an
taking
idea,
royalties.
I'm sorry. I just kind of blanked out. What's
You're
going
starting
on?
your own podcast.
So if Cameron's, if Cameron, I mean, if it's your idea, you get to collect. It's my idea, I get to collect. So
I just want
I
royalty.
think we all should agree that I carry this.
Haze, nobody even knows who you are. You're my son, so nobody has a clue who you are. They're like, who's this dude right here? This kid
That's so messed up.
had Haze in class his freshman year, and he was a good guy. You just didn't know him, Michael. You just have no idea. Oh, that's Michelle or Michael
Chill.
Sizemore.
Michael. Oh, that's
Michael,
Mr.
okay.
Sizemore. I know who that is.
You just don't
was
know
my
him.
ag
You just
teacher.
don't know him. That dude, he's a sneaky kind. You think he's good, but he's not. He did a lot of
No,
stuff behind
I'm a
closed doors.
great kid.
You
I'm
are
a
a good
great
kid, but you did some stuff on the bad. You did some stuff on the down low that I
Okay,
know
you don't
about.
have
That I
to
found out later.
talk
So,
about that.
Whoa,
We don't have to
let's
talk
not
about
bring
that.
up. Let's not bring up the family drama now.
no, we're not gonna get too much into that. So, by the way, where is your brother Cape? I have not seen him since like last week. Where is he at?
He's actually in the other room. He came over tonight. He just didn't want to be on the podcast.
Really?
No, I'm kidding. I have no idea. I haven't seen Cape in like a week.
I don't see him. He comes home and I don't see him. So
No, I saw him. I saw him yesterday at the gym. Talked to him for like 2 seconds, and then that was it.
that's it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I got to go get ready for the newscast. We go on in 10 minutes here. I got to get on the TV and talk about all the snow we're not going to get. So
You mean the snow? You're going to steer towards our direction.
We are gonna get it. We are gonna
All right.
get
positive vibes for those who
100%.
want it. Negative vibes for
calling
those
it
who
right
don't.
now. We're getting 35,000 feet of
All
snow.
right. All right. That's a little bit much, but okay. All right. We got to go, guys. Yeah, Matt Bailey says Cape's out there bench pressing cars. He probably could. So
Where is Jaden?
Jaden's at home. He doesn't want to do. He said he doesn't have a good streaming setup at home, so he can't. He needs to come in there with y'all. I'm gonna make him come in there tomorrow night. He's gonna be in there with y'all.
Well, he can either be in here or he can go over there. Or I mean, we miss Jaden. We
Got to do
need-
something. Jaden brings the GQ to this.
I know, and we also need to set up something where we just like stream for like an hour and just do a Q&A, and it'd be fun.
All right. Well, that's what Sundays are for. So we'll work it all out. We'll figure it out. So, all right, guys, I really do got to go. Y'all, thanks, Haze, Cam, for being on here tonight. Thanks, guys, for joining us here.
Yep, you're very welcome.
And we will be just be looking for our stuff, weather after dark again tomorrow night about the same time, and then we'll be keeping our fingers crossed for the snow. Right?
Yeah,
all right.
we're hoping.
It's
All right,
gonna
good night,
snow.
guys.
It's gonna
See y'all
do
later.
it. Talking it into